got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather round.
Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's awesome.
Orale Bateau.
That's amazing.
And the legend, Mr. Johnny Bench. Damn. 21 out of 25 on the Orale, Johnny Bench, and Ellie. That's what I'm saying, good sirs. Thank you, thank you.
Is that a throuple?
That's a throuple on a card, that's right. Oh, my brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWaxVintage nasty. Buddy. Holy guacamole. Damn. That pays for your entire order. Done. That is a super short print on-card auto Jackson Churio. Damn, brother. All right, pobrecito Altuvito. John McDonald. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWax nasty.
Nice.
Bo frickin' Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Not Cocoa Crisp.
I mean, heck.
Ready, down, put. Play Tecmo metal version.
Sleeve up the Acuna.
I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just an imagination.
What? I am literally crying right now. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Number to 75. Julio Rodriguez on card auto. Ah! Holy shiitake mushrooms! Amazing! Oh my gosh! My friends, my head is gonna explode! Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Last on print, 4 out of 5. Almost last on print anyway. Penultimate on print.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
I could not agree more. Twinkle Doe. Good to have you tonight, my man. There you go, LVBZ. Boom, shakalaka. Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. JunkWax nasty. Congratulations, felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. Yes, for the Mets. Oh! Are you kidding me? Mike George, the co-creator of 5 for 5 Baseball, just hit a hawk. Numbered to 10. Wow. Would you just look at it? That is sick. Peanut butter and jealous Mike George. Wow, buddy. Absolutely beautiful. Hand numbered to 10.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On opening day, an absolutely beautiful Michael Jordan SP1. Love it. There we go, my friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to see that.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Congratulations, Bree Imus. In my humble opinion, the best baseball player that walks the planet Earth today. And that is numbered. Gum back parallel first on print. Wow. Congratulations, Bree Imus. I just got instantly more jealous. That is amazing. First on print to 199. Congratulations, Bree Imus. That is sick.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God! Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Wow. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. Bro. Andrew Shumper's head might explode. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. You win, sir. Number 210. Bernie Brewer. Topps Dynasty. Relic autograph. I know. I know.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien, my brother. You win, good sir. Out of a Celebration Mega. That's right, Alex. Holy shiitake mushrooms. 8 out of 10 on the Bernie Brewer. That is magnificent, Kevin O'Brien. And I think that's good karma coming right back to you, my brother. Because you have been nothing short of amazing in this family, my man. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. I am so ridiculously stoked to pull that for you, buddy. Wow. That is literally the card that Andrew Shumper has been looking for. So you might have a buyer on this one, buddy, if you want to sell it, of course. And that's a big one too, bro. That is not a cheap one, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you again, my brother. Goodness gracious. Torrey Holt. JunkWax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dylon. Name the 5 best rappers. Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my. Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. So Dylan Carter, you already know, my man. I would highly suggest a pre-grade on that bad boy, and if you want me to send this off for you, I am happy to do it for you, my friend.
With greedy flames, junk wax lives, never tamed. Cards of warriors, sweat-stained pride, creased and battered, still we ride. Junk wax finish, chaos reigns, trading madness pumps our veins. Heroes rise, their cardboard tomb, the past ignites an endless bloom. Travis watches blood-soaked screens, midgets clash in violent scenes. Motion thrown, thoughts take flight on the porcelain throne tonight. Harrison Bucker, Mikey Cheers, kicker of dreams through countless years. Trevor beams with cosmic light, positive vibes in endless fight. JunkWaxVintage, chaos reigns, trading madness pumps our veins. Heroes rise, their cardboard tomb, the past ignites an endless boom. Torn edges, yellowed gloss, holy relics, double loss. Collectors scream, no retreat. This is our world, feel the heat. Torn edges, yellowed gloss, holy relics, double loss. Collectors scream, no retreat. This is our world, feel the heat.
Well, good morning, you legends.
Yeah.
I'm out back.
Ooh, yeah. Good morning, you legends. How the heck are you? It is absolutely amazing to see you on this fantastic Friday morning. Good morning, my dear friends. Good morning, Dylan Carter. Good morning, Kirk Noah, my favorite fellow former Washingtonian. Good morning, Mr. Mesco. Some heavy metal walks. That's right. Old JunkWaxVintage. Good morning, Kevin Conlon. Good to see you, my dude. Good to be seen. How we doing? Jeff Rotell, my brother from another mother. You damn right. It is damn good to see you this morning, legend. How are we on this fantastic Friday morning? I hope we're all having a fantastic one. You know I am. So full disclosure, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, PC? Long time no see, you legend. Damn good to see you this morning. Making my morning over there, PC. Shout out to Jogging Marrow. Mikey 2, top of the morning to you, you legend. Let's get some music happening this morning. So, folks, we have an action-packed Friday morning ahead of us, I hope. Good morning, Wheels, our favorite Wheels in the family. How you doing, Marky? Damn good to see you too, good buddy. So, folks, as always, you are more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. If you have not checked that out in the last 24 hours, my dear friends, I implore you to do so. because there is some brand new stuff up there. We also have some brand new breaks up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. And my dear friends, my family, we are getting so close on a couple of them. And of course, my friends, you know, if we fill those breaks this morning, threaten me with a good time. We will bust those breaks this morning. I sincerely appreciate the positivity. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Jeff Rotel, for the warm welcomes. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, top of the Maarnin to ya. Good to see the Kuniko clan on this fantastic FriYAY. All right, folks. Got to snag myself a little sippy. We're sipping on a cup of Joe this morning. Shout out to Everyday Dose, my morning beverage. Dylan Carter, good morning, legend. That's right, brother. Hey, I understand. We went through some awesome football last night, though. We had some 2014 Turkey Red, and it lasted in the shop about 5 minutes. That was fantastic. Shout out to Cody Durr, who snagged that box down last night. That was amazing. He got himself an autograph, and then he got a country music box last night. That was amazing. Thank you so much again. We're going to have to snag some more of those country music boxes. That was a lot of fun. Good morning, Matt Kenyon. Happy Friday to you, you good buddy. Damn good to see you as always. Hey, Dylan Carter, if there was ever a place for you to try baseball rips, my man, it is right here in the junkyard. Good sir, you already know. So like I said, folks, there is some brand new stuff up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Keep in mind, there is never any pressure to spend a dime here. If you want, it is there. If you do not, that's okay too. It is all good. Oh, really, Dylan Carter? Well, I would love to be that guy. You know what I'm going to say, but it is not hashtag JWAD yet, legends. All right, folks. We have had our morning salutations. I think we need to bust into that nectar of life. Allow me just a moment. Shout out to Mr. Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. There you go, Jeffro. Nailed it. You got it there, buddy. Good morning, Ernie Larson. Great to see you as well. Good, sir. Mikey One, gracing us with his presence. Good morning, you strapping young lad. Good to see you, my dude. And shout out to Mikey One, who is the harbinger of all of those amazing opening jingles. I cannot thank you enough, my dude. Those are absolutely amazing. So, folks, just a heads up. What I would love to have is a new theme song for, like, every morning. We have one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, etc. That would be pretty damn cool. So, shout out to Mikey for making those possible. We sincerely appreciate your work behind the scenes, big man. I hope you know. Good morning, Boston Bill Cormier. Shout out to you and Jules. Hope we're having a wonderful morning there, good buddy. My fellow long hair don't care brother. All right, folks, so we have a 2024 Allen and Ginter family breakup there, and we are getting so close on that little bad boy. We also have a brand new 6-boxer up there with like 16 autographs. Threaten me with a good time. I would love to bust either of those today. But if we need to wait till tomorrow, as always, that is 1,000% okay. Shout out to Super Grover, who hit the shop this morning. Cannot thank you enough, Cody. Snagging down the pinstripes in said 6-boxer. There you go, Mikey. Excuse me. That's right. We just need Morgie to get hit in the face, like, every day. And we'll keep making new songs about it. Shout out to Morgie. Poor guy. We laughed together about that. Poor fella. That sucks. Best thing you can do when you go through something like that is to laugh about it, in my humble opinion. Dylan Carter, have not seen a box of Bo Jacksons in a while. Are they crazy expensive nowadays? They are, and there's a brand new release of Bo Jackson's Battle Arena that's coming out in the next few weeks. We do have some pre-ordered, so we should get some very, very soon. Oh, there you go, Jeffro, that's right. Send in your mishaps, my friends, and we will put them to music. Oh, yes, Dylan Carter, absolutely. So it is the Alpha Update. So the first series of those cards that they drop is called the Alpha Edition, And this is going to be the alpha update that they are coming out with here pretty quick. Pretty cool. I actually heard Bo Jackson himself talking about it. So I'm pretty stoked about those. You already know. And we will have those ASAP. We'll be going back to doing some Bo Jackson's Battle Arena breaks, probably hot dog style, like we have in the past. See if we can't find some more of those Grandma's linoleum. Man, we have been lucky in the Bo Jackson department, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, excellent, Jeffro, so I'm not the only one. Hey, thank you, Dylan Carter. Looking forward to it, big man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have busted into our nectar of life. We have had those morning salutations. You know what's left to do, legends. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love spicy water. Damn, that is a wonderful way to start your day. Once it hits your lips, it's just so good. All right, folks. Less talky more rippy. I am refreshing the shop for the very first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning. And we are current in that shop for this fantastic FriYAY morning, so you know what that means. Let's bust into some juicy junk wax. How about we go back to 1991? See if we can't find some Grandmama Johnson. Cincy Steve, good morning, you legend. You have a Bo Jackson NFL Speed Flex helmet this week. That's amazing, brother. Congratulations. I would love to see photos of that, Cincy Steve, in the JunkWaxVintage family chat over there on Facebook. That would be sick. Oh, no, Mikey. Well, can you fix that for us this morning, my brother? I would sincerely appreciate you. Thank you, good sir. All right, first pack of this fantastic FriYAY. Good morning to all of you legends over there on TikTok, Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. I appreciate you. Let's do it. And we start off with old Jorge Ackles for the Rebels. Harvey Williams. Go Tigers. Going over the top. Shout out to Sly Stallone. Jimmy Oliver for the Boilermakers. Who is it? Mike Jones. Awesome. Tommy Adams for Arizona State. Martin Hammerlick. Always licking those hammers. Hockey player. Steve Whitaker. Shout out to Sweet Lou. Dylan Carter. So the Pulse Premier football boxes, to be very honest with you, brother, we have not busted one here on this channel yet. We have busted the Pulse baseball, but not football yet, my man. Baseball has been very, very fun. Excited to see what we find in the football boxes. Mike Gropuso for Seton Hall. Steve Konowalchuk up there in the Chicago area. Ooh, these are nice and stuck together, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Halverson. Jamie Matthews. And last but not least, the 6'8" Dan McGuire. That is Mark McGuire's little brother and former Seattle Seahawk. Beautiful. That is a magnificent way to start our morning. Well, good morning, iDarko Men. How you doing, big man? You tried on 2 browsers to add slots to the Donruss hobby and it's not working. Nothing is adding to the cart. Uh-oh. That's strange. Good morning, Dante Cifala. I sincerely appreciate the kind words this morning, my brother. How are you? Great to see you. Good to be seen. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Damn right. So, folks, give me just a moment here. Super Grover, my brother, did you have any issues with the shop this morning, big man? And iDarko Men, I sincerely appreciate you, buddy, for bearing with us on that. That is bizarre. How bizarre. Mikey, excellent. Super Grover, thank you so much, good buddy. Well, gosh dang it. I am so sorry you are experiencing issues, my brother. Are you on a PC by chance? Thank you, Mikey. Sincerely appreciate the testing there, good buddy. Okay, you are on a PC, so iDarko Men, my advice, if possible, and I apologize in advance because I know you're not going to want to do this, I would restart. the whole thing and just maybe see if there's something that fixes itself in there. We all know, I don't know why it works, but sometimes it works to just restart your PC. So I am so sorry about that, my brother. Dylan Carter. Excellent, good sir. Refresh. Good morning, everybody. I see each and every one of you over there on TikTok. Thank you for gracing us with your presence this morning. Refreshing. All right, Dylan Carter. The very first family rip of this fantastic FriYAY. Thank you so much, good buddy. Excellent. 2024 Pulse Premier Football. If you all would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I'll be right back. Good morning, Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Damn good to see you, you legend. Gracing us with your presence as well. I appreciate you, Double T. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Carter, would you do me a solid this morning, brother? And choose left or right? I'm going to let you choose your own adventure this morning. Linda, good morning. Derek Dilly, good morning. Addie Gucci, top of the morning to you. Jughead, hoorah. Good morning to one of our fellow devil dogs. All right, Dylan says left. Excellent. All right, legends. Excuse me. For the very first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning, you know what we must do. We shalt grippeth. And we shalt rippeth. Best of luck to you, Dylan Carter, and thank you as always, my brother, for lighting up that shop for the first time this morning. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. There you go, Trevor Taylor. Father-son checkered flag. Raise hail. Praise Dale. Let's see if we can't find you one of these gentlemen. My cousin, Tetaroya McMillan. Maybe some Travis Hunter. If I can get the box open. Goodness gracious. There we go. We're going to need the sweat bee for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have the sweat bee, so we are going to use Durangelo Synth J as our sweat card. You know it's a good day when you use that one for a sweat card. All right, good luck, Dylan. Looks like a UCLA Bruin. And that is Moliki Mataveo going over the top. And you know what? Let's learn a little something about that fella. Good morning, Ace. We just ripped into a Pulse Premier Football box and found a young man named Moliki Mataveo. Can you tell us something about that gentleman, please? Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment here, folks. We will learn together. Okay. The player you are referring to is Moliki Mataveo. He is a promising tight end who was recently drafted by the New Orleans Saints. Selected by the New Orleans Saints in the 248th overall pick in the 7th round of the draft. He has accumulated 74 receptions, 998 yards, and 6 touchdowns in his senior year at UCLA. He was on the watch list for the John Mackey Award and the Polynesian College Football Player of the Year in 2024. He is known for his size and versatility on the field, and his combination of height and athleticism makes him a valuable asset in both blocking and receiving roles. The Saints are looking forward to integrating his skills into their offensive strategies. Well, there you go, good buddy. Sorry about that, Dylan Carter. That will be a long-term hold, good sir. There you go. That's exactly right. You read my mind there, Dylan. Well, thank you so very, very much, my brother. I sincerely appreciate you. It is a beautiful card, nonetheless. There you go, good buddy. If you all would allow me just a moment, I need to put Dylan Carter's name on this little fella. And then we will refresh that shop once more. There you go. Danny Rendon. Thank you for some beautiful bits this morning, good buddy. I appreciate you. Good morning to my Colorado cousin. It's Danny. All right. Thank you again, Dylan. From the bottom of my heart for being the very first family rip on this fantastic FriYAY morning. Our second fantastic FriYAY morning from our brand new studio. Good morning to the D-Man over there on TikTok. Good to see you, buddy. All right, you incredible human beings. I am refreshing that shop one more time to make sure that Uncle Junk Wax isn't missing anything. Oh, I am missing something. Super Grover. For the second time on this fantastic FriYAY morning, I cannot thank you enough. Oh, hell yeah. I, Darko Men, sincerely appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Legends, just to give you a heads up this morning, you all just hit 100 messages over here in the chat. And we have only been here for a few minutes this morning, ladies and gentlemen, so that is a wonderful omen for the rest of this FriYAY. Now, keep in mind, Legends, you will see me 3 times today. We'll be here this morning. We will be back here this afternoon for some lunch wax around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we will be back here tonight, as always, for a fantastic FriYAY evening. And I could not be more excited about it. So, folks, as you know, myself and Mrs. Junkwax are going over for our last load out of the old apartment today. That is super, super exciting. Like I have said, I am so ready to be done. All right, let me lock in some break spots here for Super Grover real quick in our 2022 Don Russ. Why, thank you, Super Grover. 19 and 21. There you go, good buddy. And folks, we have just a handful of spots left. 3, 15, 16, 18, and 20. And then we are ripping. Threaten me with a good time this morning, you legends. All right, thank you again, Super Grover. And we are refreshing. The American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp. I see you in there. I, Darko Men, your purchase is not popping up quite yet, but I'm sure it will in just a moment. I see you, Super Grover. That's right, it is hashtag JWAD somewhere. All right, the American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp, taking down spot number 16 in our Don Russ. We might be busting into some 2022 Don Russ this morning, you legends. You keep this up. Good morning, Kilo Joe Montez. Good to see you this morning, OG of the family. Oh, Mikey, too. I completely understand where you're coming from, my brother. You have done your part. You are good to go, good sir. Awesome to see you this morning, Mr. Koba. All right, number 16 for the American Dream. Got you locked in there, Dusty. Why, thank you, sir. And that takes us down to 4 spots left. 3, 15, 18, and 20. All right, I am going to refresh one more time. Hopefully that order comes through. It takes a moment, so I appreciate you bearing with me on that. I do not see it come through yet, unfortunately. So again, one more huge shout out to the American Dream, Dusty Rupp, Super Grover, Dylan Carter. Thank you all for utilizing the shop on this second day of May, 2025. So, while we are awaiting that next order to come into JunkWaxVintage.com, let's rip into some more juicy junk wax, shall we? Super Grover, it says we're down to 2 spots left in the Don Russ. I do not doubt it. Good, sir. Let me double check and see who I am missing in that Don Russ. We will do this together, you legends. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment here. All right, Dusty Rupp, I gotcha. Super Grover, you're in there. Mr. Mikey Koba, taking 9 and 24. Got him. Mikey Koba, taking 20, 17. Got him. Good morning, Jason Weddle. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. How are we, Jason? Aw, thank you, Super Grover. I just need to find out who has a couple of these spots that maybe are already taken down. Give me just a moment here. It says Don Russ is now sold out, Legends. I am refreshing one more time. Aha! Kilo Joe Montez just took down a couple of spots. Thank you so much, good sir. I sincerely appreciate you, Kilo Joe. The California kid taking 15 and 18. Darko Men, my brother. I sincerely apologize, buddy. I am looking at an order that says 15 and 18 from Kilo Joe Montez. Mikey says, Dalen, look above this comment. I see that. Yep. So, Darko Men, I am so sorry, buddy, because I'm looking at a transaction for those spots and it's for somebody else. So maybe yours did not go through this morning, my brother. I am so sorry. We can check that out behind the scenes when Mrs. Junkwax gets up. But I am going to go ahead and lock in number 15 and 18 for Kilo Joe Montez. So we have 3 and 20 remaining. Jason Weddle. Sounds like you are already working hard on this fantastic FriYAY. Excellent. I am so sorry about that, brother. From the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. Kind of don't know what to do on that one, my friend. I apologize, but I appreciate you bearing with me on that one. Sorry about that, brother. Okay. So we are missing 3 and 20. Let's see who we have here. I got to look through the Don Russ purchases here, my friends. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you. Not Don Royce, Don Russ. There we go. Okie dokie, back to it. Mr. David Weisel took down spot number 23, got him locked in. We are missing spots 3 and 20. So, Mikey, if you want to light up some trivia, that would be a perfect timing because it's going to take me just a couple of minutes to figure this out. All right, next, Mr. Justin Miller, taking spot number 11. Gotcha, Justin. The Hammer, Jeff Hansen, taking spot number 25. Got him locked in. Ms. Rachel, taking 13 and 26, got her covered. Timbo T. Wood, 1 and 30 and 4, got him locked in. Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite, taking spot number 27, got that locked in. Mr. Rob Richardson, taking 28 and 29, thank you to our family pharmacist. Chris Ryder, Mr. KC1 Integra taking down spot number 14. Got him locked in. Kevin O'Brien, my brother. Spot number 3. There it is. And keep in mind, you legends, we are working on something behind the scenes that is going to remedy these issues. I appreciate you. Next, Mr. Koba taking spot number 12. We need spot number 20. Mikey Koba taking spots number 2 and 22. Got those locked in. Mr. Koba, one more time. 2 and 22. Yep. Kirk Noah. 8, 6, 7. Got those locked in. Mr. Robert Parkinson taking 5 and 10. Got those. The talented Mr. Shipley. 5, 4, 1, and 23. Cousin Vinny. And the 2 Utes. Taking 14, 16, 19, and 18. And that was the first Donruss. I am back to the first one. Okay, so that is bizarre. I can't find number 20. Super strange. Allow me just a moment, legends. We're going to do this a different way. Sincerely appreciate you bearing with me this morning, my friends. Thank you. And there it is. It is Mikey 2 who has spot number 20. There we go, folks. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing, you legends. Let's bust into our very first break of this fantastic FriYAY. And we might be looking at several breaks today, ladies and gentlemen. I love you so much, Cody Super Grover. My man. All right, legends. Let me refresh that shop real quick one more time to make sure that we are not missing anything. And we are going to randomize this little bad boy. Richard, Mr. Blast Boogie, gracing us with his presence this morning. Damn good to see you, legend. Taking a spot in our 6-boxer. The Nationals. Why, thank you, Richard. Got you locked in there, big man? All right, all right. Let's get into some 2022 Donruss, shall we? Big bucks, no wanders. See if we can't find us a Julio Rodriguez. Rookie autograph this morning. That would be magnificent. Good morning, Jeff Hansen. How is the hammer on this fantastic FriYAY morning? So as I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar FriYAY when you start it right here with us. And I think this FriYAY is no different, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at a special one today. And I hope the same for you. Super Grover, you're hoping you get the Mariners? Me too, big man. Good morning to my San Antonio hermano, Mr. Kyle Willard. Great to see you, you sexy beast. Making my morning as always, buddy. All right, folks. Less talky, more rippy.
Ooh, yeah.
Excuse me. Looking at 3 autographs or memorabilia cards this morning, you legends. But you know what we must do. So, folks, I'm going to try something new for the very first time this morning. Instead of randomizing on my iPad, I'm going to do it right before your eyes. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new system here on Twitch. So if you are over here on Twitch, Mikey1, can you help us out with describing that new system for trading? So our buddy Mikey, legend of the channel, has come up with a bot for trading. So all you have to do, I think you put in exclamation point and trade. Is that right, Mikey? So you put that up there, and then one other person will put that up there as well. The bot will verify the trade. So all I am looking for is the word confirmed, because the bot will put that up there for us. So thank you again, Mikey1. Sincerely appreciate you. There you go, Super Grover. Something like that. Yep. That might not be exactly the command, but something like that. So Mikey1, I thank you in advance for giving us a little description on that brand new bot. In the meantime, my friends, I'm going to load this race in, or load the list into this site. Give me just a moment. Excellent. All right, we need some baseball. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, come on now. All right, give me just a moment here, folks. I had this all ready, and now it's not here for me. Gosh dang it. One moment, legends. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's find out how many times we're going to randomize this bad boy, legends. Shout out to Miss Rachel. Ah, Mikey 1, there you go, brother. So trade system commands. So you are going to use the exclamation point, the word trade, and put in the two teams to request a trade between the two teams. Both team owners must confirm with the exclamation point confirm, and then your team within 60 seconds. Moderators can cancel the trades with exclamation point cancel trade. You put in the two teams, and then you use exclamation point trades, plural, to see all active trades. Trades are announced when confirmed by both teams. So there you go. Thank you again, Mikey 1. I see all the guesses there, gentlemen. Here we go. It is lucky number 8, the hard way. Shout out to Jeff Rotel. And Mikey 2, you nailed that one, big man. You must have that ESPN. Two 4s there, folks. All right, good luck, legends. Let me show you something. There you go. I still need to fix this screen, too. All right, folks, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you go, legends. You should be able to see those. Number 1 is the Kansas City Royals going to Timbo. Number 2 is the Athletics going to Mikey Koba. Number 3 is Kevin O'Brien with the Pinstripes, and Cesar Mendoza with number 4, the Texas Rangers. And then you should be able to see all the rest of them there, folks. There you go. I love it, Mikey 1. Thank you, big man. I know, brother, I know. I just haven't had time to do it, big man. To be completely transparent with you. Ah, there you go, Mikey 2. My man. Ah, Riley, you can hold control and scroll up on your mouse to zoom. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need all the help I can get. That's a little better. There you go. Now you should be able to see all of them. Mikey 2, you have number 2, number 9, number 12, number 17, number 20, number 22, number 24, Super Grover, 21, 19, 19 and 21 there, Super Grover. I love it so much, Kirk Noah. Rest in peace to Whitney. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Oh, shout out to Bobby Brown. Jeff Hansen says, I don't know who I have. I'll trade for the Brewers. Jeff Hansen. Excuse me. You have spot number 25. That would be the Tampa Bay Rays. And I think you only have one spot in this one, my brother. Super Grover, who has the Mariners? That is a great question, my friend. That is the number 15, and that is Kilo Joe Montez, who has our Seattle Mariners. Trevor Taylor, the very first one using our trade bot. Thank you so much, you legend. That is magnificent. Thank you so much, Trevor Taylor. All right, Jeff Hansen says the Rays are up for trade for the Brewers. And the Brewers are number 5, Robert Parkinson. Give me just a minute, my friends. I'm going to try to fix this now. Well, gosh dang it. That's not working the way I want it to, but it's a little better than it was. We'll fix that after the show. Excuse me. All right, Dusty Rupp says lock number 16. It is my pleasure, brother. Thank you. Mr. Dorch, good morning, Adam. Good morning, Loma Linda. Addie Gucci. Zach Kikarillo, good morning, my brother in recovery. I see you. Riley, you also might be able to copy and paste all lines 1 through 30 and then paste into an Excel file. You are not wrong, my brother. So we are actually working on a system behind the scenes right now. I just thought this might be a little better than the iPad temporarily until we get that brand new system up. Mikey 2, the Trolley Dodgers are spot number 29, and that is Mr. Rob Richardson. Thank you, Riley. I appreciate that, buddy. And it is damn good to see you this morning as always. Mr. Kostrezwa. Good morning, Winston. Good to see you as well on this happy FriYAY. All right, we do have a trade requested. The owner of the Milwaukee Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays need to confirm their trade. Thank you all for bearing with us with the new system. It's going to have some kinks. We'll work through it together. So, Mikey 1, what are we doing wrong here, brother? Thank you, Jeff Hansen. We'll get there, buddy. You know it, Kyle Willard, on this fantastic FriYAY. Thank you, Riley. There you go. Trevor Taylor, who has the Astros? That is a good question, my brother. That would be number 20, and that is Mikey 2 has the Astros. All right, there you go, Jeff Hansen. Nailed it, my brother. And do we have our first official trade? Maybe. I think it's the city. So, Rob, there we go. Hell yeah. Brewers for Rays confirmed. Thank you so much, Robert Parkinson and Jeff Hansen. I sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you working with us there, brothers. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, confirmed. Brewers and Rays. So that is number 25. And number 5. So Robert Parkinson, you have the Rays. And Jeff Hansen, you have your Brew Crew, my man. Excellent. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's so nice. I like it. Thank you so much, Jeff Rotel. Mucho aprecio. Thank you, Mikey1. That's right, Robert Parkinson. We'll get there, brother. It will become second nature, I have no doubt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, we're going to give it about another 30 seconds here, folks, to make sure we do not have any more trades, and I'm going to go ahead and lock them in. Thank you again to Mr. Mikey1, who is helping us out on that one. Big time. Trevor Taylor got it. There you go. Exclamation point confirm, space, the team. And there you go. Mikey2, thank you so much, you legend. Angels for Astros. Angels are number 27. Astros are number 20. So Trevor Taylor, you have your Astros. Somebody please bang a trash can. And Mikey2, you have the the Angels. In spot number 20. Beautiful. Is Rob Richardson here with us this morning? There's the legend. I see him in the chat. Beautiful. So, in number 29, Rob Richardson has the Trolley Dodgers. Mikey2 has number 2, the Athletics. Number 9, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 12, the San Diego Padres. Number 17, the Washington Nationals. Number 20, the Angels. Number 22, the Minnesota Twins. Number 24, the Atlanta Braves. Last but not least. There you go, legends. Excuse me. Timbo, we are doing 2022 Donruss this morning. One half of the Towers of Power. Good to see you this morning, my bro. Timbo, you have spot number 1 and spot number 30, my brother. You got the bookends there, Timbo. So, ladies and gentlemen, just a friendly reminder, you can go into JunkWaxVintage.com as long as you have created an account, and you can see your previous purchases. So that way you know exactly what numbers you have. I'm always happy to tell you, but that information is there for you as well. Mike Murray, long time no see, you legend. How you doing, Mike? Making my FriYAY morning, you legend. It's Danny. Good morning, Senor Rendon. Good to see our Colorado cousin. Excuse me. Yeah, I see that, Super Grover. Thank you, good sir. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Timbo T. Wood asking if we have any Marlins fans out there. We're going to give this just another couple of seconds here, folks, and I'm going to go ahead and lock them in. I can always go back and white out if we must. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mikey2. I don't know that you actually have to put the word for in there, Mikey2. I think you just put exclamation point trade Dodgers Nationals. That's right, Jeffro. I've seen that dude a couple of times. All right, Mikey2 is looking to request a trade for the Dodgers. So, Rob Richardson, all you have to do is put in exclamation point trade. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. All right, we have a trade for the Dodgers and the Nationals. So, number 29, you have the Nationals, Rob Richardson. And in number 17, Mikey 2, you have the Trolley Dodgers, my man. There you go. Beautiful. That's right, Mikey 2. See how fast that happens? Good morning. Buenos dias, Senor Ruiz. Que bueno verte. Great to see you this morning, Oscar. Hope we're having a fantastic Friday thus far. All right, legends. I think we need to go ahead and lock the rest of these teams in here so we can bust this box on this fantastic Friday morning. 'Cause busting makes me feel good. Good morning, Josh Hausman. Addy Gucci, thank you for hanging in with us this morning. I appreciate you. All right, folks, here we go. Timbo T. Wood, you got the Royals, good buddy. Mikey Koba, the Athletics. Kevin O'Brien, the New York Yankees. Timbo T. Wood, the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Walker. Kirk Noah, 6, 7, and 8. Mets, Blue Jays, and Gigantes. Mr. Mikey 2, taking down the Arizona Diamondbacks at number 9. Robert Parkinson, number 10, the Cincinnati Reds. Ellie is possible in this product, by the way, just a heads up. Justin Miller, number 11, you got Cleveland. Shout out to Mr. Hudson. Mikey 2, number 12, the San Diego Padres. Rachel, number 13, taking down the Tigers. Shout out to Travis and Linda. Chris Ryder, Mr. KC1 Integra himself, taking down the White Sox. Kilo Joe Montez, number 15, our Seattle Mariners, you lucky, lucky ducky. Looking for some Julio Rodriguez. Excuse me. There you go, Mark. Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati. The American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp, taking down the Pirates. Looking for some O'Neill. Mr. Kilo Joe Montez, spot number 18, the Cubbies. Super Grover, fighting Phillies. Super Grover number 21, the Baltimore Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Mikey 2, number 22, Minnesota Twins. David Weisel, number 23, the Bo Sox. Mikey 2, number 24, the Atlanta Braves. Rachel, number 26, the Colorado Rockies. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, taking down our St. Lunatics Cardinals. And ladies and gentlemen, the Moose is loose. Good morning, Uncle Moosey. Your ears must have been burning, big man. I was just talking about you. Good to see you this morning, Uncle Moosey. One of the oest of OGs of this entire family. I love that guy. And last but not least, you incredible human beings, we have spot number 30 for Timbo, the Marlins. There you go. If you all would do me a solid and take a gander at that list, if it looks appropriate and accurate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're ready? While I snag myself a little sippy. Hey, good to see you this morning, Uncle Moosey. As always, my brother. Danny Rendon, much appreciated, good sir. Gray, good morning. And good morning to all of you over there on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. I don't know why TikTok keeps putting me under gaming. WTF. There you go. Fixed it. I see you there, Mikey1. Thank you, good sir. All right, folks, I'm going to take that as this is accurate. I'm not seeing any hell yeahs, but I think it's accurate. So, let's go. Let's see if hopefully we can't find 3 autographs out of this box. Yeah? Good luck. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. I hope to find each and every one of you something juicy. Winston, welcome back, buddy. Empty box there, folks. You know we got to pull those pack number 4s to the side. It is tradición. Alrighty. Good luck, everybody. We're doing this one in 5 rounds. Oh, and we have an Oriole right off the jump. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. I think he's our good luck charm this morning. As always, my friends, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for being here with me on this fantastic FriYAY morning. Last pack magic of round number 1. Little cuffing. No big deal. All right, here we go. Starting off with 1/2 of the brothers Nola. Pops, Willie Stargell on the 1988 throwback. Matty Ice. Somebody bang a trash can for Trevor Taylor and his Astros. Jake Myers on the rated rookie. Brandon Lau for Tampa Bay. Crawford for our Seattle Mariners. Number 2/100. And folks, how about first on print to 100 on the Juan Soto?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
How about a casual FriYAY morning bookend, ladies and gentlemen? First on print, Juan Soto to 100. How cool is that? Congratulations to the Nationals, and that is Rob Richardson. There you go, Danny Rendon. That's right, Mikey Wood. Little eBay 1 of 1. You know he's got to go up there on the stand. All right, moving on, folks. On the parallel, Cedric Mullen. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. That is a palindrome. You're exactly right, Uncle Moosey. Lou Brock, the number 2 stolen base king. Trevor Rogers. Waino for the Cardinals. Van Heasley for the Royals. Reynolds Rapp. Real Muto. That is Mikey 1's PC for the Fighting Phillies. Ooh. Our first autograph goes to the Milwaukee Brewers on the 1988 throwback. So, folks, fun fact, one of my all-time Grail cards is the Julio Rodriguez that looks just like this. Congratulations. Jeff Hansen. That one's all you, big man. Sleeving up our first autograph of this fantastic FriYAY. Nice. Kamana Leia. Sean Manaea. Stan the Man. Musial. Big ol' Lance Lynn. Stevenson. Trevor McGill. How about the Millville Meteor? Mr. Mike Trout on the nickname variation. There you go, Angels. That goes to Mikey 2. On the Contreras. Numbered to 2022 for the Cleveland Guardians, Eli Morgan, rated rookie. And that one goes to Justin Miller. Trevor McGill. Trade Mancini for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Trevor Hoffman for San Diego. Seager. Riley Adams for the Nationals. Another Juan Soto. Haniger. One half a Slam Diego numbered to 2022, Manny Machado. The proud owner of the second most Scandinavian name in all of baseball, Mr. Noah Syndergaard. The Polar Bear, Logan Gilbert. Will Smith. Chaz McCormick, rated rookie for Trevor Taylor's Astros. Trevor Story. McClanahan. He's got the juice. Tatis. And the Millville Meteor on the blue parallel. There you go, Mikey 2. Not too shabby there, big man. We got to sleeve up both of your Millville Meteors. Magnificent Millville Meteors. So nice you got them twice there, Mikey 2. Beautiful. All right, we'll sleeve up the Machado and the Eli Morgan as well. Not too shabby on round one there, family. Brad Hole, welcome back, Bradley. Hope you're having a fantastic FriYAY, good buddy. All right, folks, let me snag myself a little sippy here. Cheers. All right, all right. Round two. Mikey 2 says, that's a good-looking card. I just wish I got a Mike Trout instead. Say what? That is indeed Mr. Mike Trout. So are you saying you would rather have the base card than the variation? That's a hot take. But I'm with you. Oh, okay, Mikey 2. Roger that, my man. Very good, sir. Very good. All right, folks. Last pack magic of round two. Let's do it. And we start off with a former Seattle Mariner, Mr. Jesse Winker. Nolan Arenado for the St. Lunatics. Mr. Babe Ruth for the Pinstripes. There you go, Kevin O'Brien. How about the luscious lip curtain of Mr. Spencer Strider, rated rookie for Atlanta. Babe Ruth, so nice. We have seen him twice. One for the Pinstripes, one for the Bo Sox. Yes, please. Orale Bato. Numbered to 2022, how about Corbin Burnson on the Diamond Kings? Shout out to Mikey 2, who donated a beautiful Burnsy nickname variation from 2025 Heritage to Uncle Moosey. Tariq Screwball on the blue. Patrick Wisdom. Rafi. Brandon Belt. He's a ne'er-do-well. Reese Nair for San Diego. Acuna Matata. Desclafani for the Gigantes. And it looks like we have an autograph here, folks. Or maybe a relic. It is a relic for the Tampa Bay Rays. Brendan McKay. And that one goes to Robert Parkinson. There you go, buddy. Sleeving that fella up for you. Kyle Hendricks on the blue. Francisco for the Mets. Funky Cold Molina. Shout out to Brooksy. Crony. Josiah Gray for the Nationals. Air Jordan for Trevor Taylor's Astros. There you go, buddy. Mikey Stanton. Pops Willie Stargell for the Pirates, numbered to 2022 on that 1988 throwback. And Pirates are the American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp. Speaking of Diamond Kings, how about Brian Reynolds rep for the Pirates? Javi Baez. Jared Kelenic for our Mariners. Kyle Tucker. Kyle Mueller for the Braves. Luis Robert for the White Sox on the Diamond Kings. Max Fried. Liam Hendricks for the White Sox, going to Chris Ryder, numbered to 2022. Hello. Joe Adele on the blue. Reynolds Wrap. Cody Belly. Always drinking that Haterade. Mr. Josh Hader. Eddie Cabrera. Waltham. There you go. Kyle Schwarber for the Boston Red Sox on the nickname variation. Fun. Mr. Anderson. Roanzi on the Contreras on your star parallel rated rookie. And last but not least, a little color match for the Kansas City Royals. John Heasley on your blue parallel. There you go, folks. Round number 2 in the books. Allow me a moment for a spot of housekeeping. There we go. We have some sleevers there, my friends. Mikey 1, your unintentional PC is Kyle Schwarber. I will keep that in mind, my friend. Shout out to Kevin Bass. Nothing too crazy, good morning. Glenn Poling, it is always good to see you, my brother. How are we? On this fantastic Friday morning. Good to see you, gentlemen. So I see you just read my mind, Mikey 1. I was going to say, family, if you would like to put your unintentional PC in the chat, I am fascinated to hear what your unintentional PCs are. Mine is definitely Mr. Kevin Bass. Buenos dias, Tony Hernandez. Our little kick and wing. My brother from another mother. Damn good to see ya. Hermano de otro madre. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday morning, Tony Hernandez. OG. All right. Round 2 in the books. Let's get back to it. Mr. Menard, driving the Menards car. What's up, Jamie? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. I see we have our first O'Neill Cruz sighting. Shout out to Dusty Rupp and the Pirates. How are you, Jamie? Hope all is well in the Menards world over there. Weird rip alert. Alrighty then. Round 3. And we start off with old Mongo, Mr. Bryce Harper, Josh Bell, Max Muncy, Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Diamond Kings, Velade, Brooks Robinson, Nathan Ear Ovaldi for the Boston Red Sox on the Star Parallel, O'Neill Cruz on the blue foil rated rookie. Congratulations, Dusty Rupp. That is beautiful, my dude. Sleeving that one up for you right meow. Jamie Menard, we did move. Yes, sir. This is the new studio that you see around you. Absolutely. We're actually going over to the new or the old apartment today and moving out our very last load. Thank you for asking. Manny Machado. So, folks, next week, we're actually going to be able to spend some time sprucing up this house for the first time. Super stoked about it. Doogie Howser, VD. Tyler O'Neill. The Ginger Binger, Mr. Brandon Marsh on the rated rookie. Josh Donaldson for Minnesota. Air Jordan for Trevor Taylor. Jorge Polanco. Almost back-to-back Minnesotans. And that one is numbered to 2022. Luis Robert. Brady Singer for Kansas City. Casey Mize. Ivan Pudge Rodriguez for the Texas Rangers. Going to Timbo. Aaron Ashby. Ichi. Check out the Ichiro nickname variation for our Seattle Mariners. Aw, Jamie Menard, that is very kind of you to say, my man. Thank you. Much appreciated, good buddy. So if you like what you see now, my dude, keep in mind that it's only going to get way better. McCovey Cove. Our third hit is Josiah Gray on the autograph for the Washington Nationals. And that one goes to Mr. Rob Richardson. There you go, buddy. So 2 autographs and 1 relic out of this box, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take it. On the blue, Freddie Peralta for Milwaukee. Christian Yelich, back-to-back Brew Crew. Down goes Adam Frazier. Trevor always telling us a story for the Colorado Rockies. Glenn Otto for our Texas Rangers. Acuna Matata. Herman Marquez. And that is a Statue of Liberty parallel for the Colorado Rockies. Nice one. On the Unleashed, number to 349, Babe Ruth. And that one goes to the Pinstripes, Mr. Kevin O'Brien. Beautiful card there, big man. Would you just look at it? Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. Always happy to find a numbered Babe Ruth. Balake. Miggy. Jim Tomei. Corbin Burnson. Jackson Kowar rated rookie. Juan in a Million Yepez rated rookie. Because we got mad hits like we was Rod Carew. Vladdy for the Blue Jays numbered to 2022. Excellent. That one goes to Mr. Kirk Noah. And last but not least, you got another Nathan Ear Ovaldi. Excellent. Folks, we have some sleevers out of round number 3. The king of wishful thinking. Welcome back, my brother. Man, that is a magnificent little Babe Ruth for you, Kevin O'Brien. I agree, Super Grover. We have a very decent box on our hands. I'm running out of room up here. There you go. Thank you, Mikey1. Brian Smith, good morning. Hope you're having a good morning, Brian. You are just in time to see us busting into the tail end of our 2022 Donruss Hobby Box. Okie dokie. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Cheers. Baroast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Mikey1, you silly goose. All right. So like I said, Mikey1, myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we opened 10 of our own card stands. And those are the ones we found, you silly goose. Thank you. All right. Let's rip all these down. Mikey2, no, these are not the pack number 4s yet. This is round number 4 of our base packs. Trevor Taylor, there has been a few Astros in here, my dude. And your PC as well, Mr. Air Jordan Alvarez. All right, Madison Bumgarner on the 88. Starling Marte. Always a parte. Why am I saying whit? Weird. Ooh, Doogie on the nickname variation for the Boston Red Sox. A Gary in the streets, but a Gavin in the sheets. Zach Gallen on the star parallel Sandy Alcantara for the Miami Marlins. Juan Soto, so nice you have gotten him thrice for the Nationals. Nate Lau for Texas. Louis Garcia for Trevor Taylor's Astros. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Mookie Betts. There you go, Mikey2. You have yourselves a legit Mike Trout there, my brother. No Millville Meteor on that one, big man. I'm just giving you a hard time, Mikey2. Jaron Duran on the rated rookie. Yoan Moncada. Oh, Hello.
Oh my God!
Sixth on print to 25. Stan the Man Musial. Would you just look at it? Congratulations to our Saint Lunatics and Rob Richardson. That one is going to you, big man. Stan the Man. On the lightning emote parallel. That is beautiful, brother. Sixth on print to 25. Nope, I am so sorry. That is eighth on print. Eighth on print. And that one goes in a brand new 55er there for you, Mark. Or Rob Richardson, sorry. I'm also trying to read the chat. And in my humble opinion, my friends, those Junk Wax Vintage top loaders are the perfect complement to your little treasures. Nice one, Rob Richardson. All right, finishing strong. The legend, Mr. Johnny Bench. Joe Musgrove. A Rosa Reina. And my dear friends, my family, would you mind lighting that chat up like the 4th of July for us on this fantastic Friday morning? Glaber in the Torres. Stan the Man on the nickname parallel. Shout out to Rob Richardson again. You're on your way to a little Stan the Man rainbow there, Rob Richardson. Beautiful. Roanzi on the Contreras. Thank you so much, Mikey, too. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Trevor Taylor. Thank you, Super Grover. Thank you, Rob Richardson. Garrett Cole. Kobe Luna, buenos dias. And Trevor Taylor. How about your PC? Numbered to 2022 there, big man. Air Jordan Alvarez. Riley Adams. Shout out to You Never Know Eva, our buddy Riley. The Bird Murderer, also known as the Big Unit, Mr. Randy Johnson. Ryan Sandberg from Spokane. Nikki Two Bags. On the Contreras. Eli Morgan. Ty France, All-Star Game alternate for our Seattle Mariners. The Big Hurt with the Big Heart, Frank Thomas. Frankie Montes on the Blue Prism. Ozzy Albies. Jesus is my homeboy, Sanchez. Eloy. Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. Seabold. Robbie Ray. Tyler Glasnow with his Locks of Love for the Tampa Bay Rays, numbered to 2022. And last but not least, Mr. Hetachromia himself, Max Scherzer for the Mets on an almost color match. Outstanding. All right, folks, I need to sleeve up our numbered to 2022. I love how many numbered cards they have in these Donruss boxes. Trevor Taylor, I know that is your PC, buddy. Beautiful card there, Double T. You know we got to sleeve up the Stan the Man nickname variation. The Doogie nickname variation. And last but not least, the Alcantara on the Star parallel. Darko Man, I am so sorry, buddy. For some reason, I still don't know why that did not go through this morning, my man. But I would implore you to try one more time. We do have some other breaks up there if you would like, and we will have another 2022 Donruss up there at some point as well. Mikey, too, it cracks you up how I say Hetachromia. Well, thank you, my man. That is the goal. I am glad that I can be entertaining, my man. I appreciate you being here this morning, Mikey, too, as always. And I appreciate your participation in these breaks as well. Legend. All right, folks.
One down, one to go.
Pack number 4s out of our 2022 Donruss. Brandon Creasy, good morning, you legend. Glenn Poling, thank you for being here with us this morning, good sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 30 minutes left in this morning's fantastic FriYAY show. If you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip, I am happy and humbled to rip it for you. Let's get into our pack number 4 as a 2022 Donruss, and then we will refresh that shop. Let's do it. Timbo, you're going to miss tonight's show. Hey, happens to the best of us, my man, but it sounds like you're going to be doing something with the kids. Family first, my dude. I hope you have a great time at the game. Thank you, Mikey2, smacking us with some beautiful bits. I see you as well, Danny Rendon. And I think I see what you boys are trying to do. If you want to crack into a JunkWaxVintage hitbox this morning, threaten me with a good time, you legends. I would love to. Mike Pizza. Merrill Kelly. Glass now with his locks of love. O'Neal Cruz. So nice. We have seen him twice. There you go, Dusty Rupp. Juan Soto. Tom Seaver. Oh, wow. For the Kansas City Royals. Timbo T. Wood. How about the Bomb Squad Salvi to $9.99? Not too shabby there, Timbo. That is an absolutely beautiful card there, big man. Congratulations, Timbo T. Wood. You are damn right, brother. Lucas Giolito on the blue. Vladdy's daddy. Mr. Anderson. Aw, Dusty Rupp, that is incredibly kind of you, you legend. Thank you so much for the thought. As always, I sincerely appreciate you, Dusty. Louis Castillo. Jake, I love a birder. Rated rookie. The Polar Bear. Marcus Semien. Wilson on the Contreras for the Chicago Cubbies. And that one goes to Kilo Joe Montez. Would you just look at it, folks? That is magnificent. And that is numbered to 249. Yep. 137 out of 249 there for Kilo Joe Montez. Nice one, Joe. Mr. Trey Turner on the blue. Thicker than 6 Snickers, Alec Manoah. Brandon Lau. McCullers Jr. Santillan for WKRP in Cincinnati. Cedric Mullins. Acuna Matata. Zach Wheeler. And that one is numbered to 500 on the career stat line. Going to the Fightin' Phillies. And that one goes to Cody Supergrover. Nice one, Cody. Juan Soto. We have seen him 5 times in this box. Lots of Juan Soto. Tommy Edman. Kyle Seager. There you go, brother. The Mike Trout, so nice. You have seen that one thrice. Nice one, Mikey, too. Alcantara. Dykeman. McMahon. Shout out to Mikey, too. And how about Mike Trout on the Diamond Marvels? Also numbered to $9.99. Wow. Gotta love pack number 4s, my friends. And last but not least, Akil Baddoo for the Tigers. Sleeving that one up for you, Mikey, too. That's right, I agree. Goodness gracious, that is 45th on print to $9.99. And Mikey, too, thank you for the bits. Legend. As you know, my dear friends, it is bits like that to help to keep this whole thing on the rails. And I cannot thank you enough. All right, folks. We have some sleevers here, but we are through that 2022 Donruss Hobby Box. Congratulations to all of you that got some juice. We are going to do a recap here in just a moment. Oh, and by the way, folks, I did take pictures of the last 6-box break that we did. I will be posting those today. If Mrs. Junkwax hasn't beat me to it. Wow, check that out. Quite a stack of sleeved cards there, folks. The McKay is going to go in 130-point top loader. Derek Fisher for the Brewers. Going to top load the Juan because it is number to 100 or less. The Josiah Gray Signature Series autograph for the Nationals. And you know we got to top load that Babe Ruth just because it's Purdy. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got there out of this box, folks. Wilson on the Contreras to 149 or 249. That is 249. Mike Trout to 999. Salvi to 999 for the Royals. Zach Wheeler to 500. Alcantara on the Stars. Doogie on the nickname. Stan the Man on the nickname. Air Jordan to 2022. Glasnow to 2022. Vladdy to 2022. Nathan Ovaldi on the Stars. Jorge Polanco to 2022. Ichiro on the nickname variation. Burnson to 2022. Pops to 2022. Liam, Manny, both to 2022. The Millville Meteor on the nickname variation. Waltham on the nickname variation. On the Contreras on the Star Parallel. The Millville Meteor on your blue foil for Mikey 2. Eli Morgan to 2022. Brendan McKay on the Relic. Number to 349, Babe Ruth for the Pinstripes. Josiah Gray for the Nationals on the auto. Juan Soto, another Nationals, and that is first on print to 100. Congratulations on the bookend. Stan the Man, 8th on print to 25. Cardinals cleaning up. There you go, Rob Richardson. And Derek Fisher for Milwaukee. Last but not least, and that goes to Mr. Jeff Hansen, the Hammer. There you go, legends. Another juicy Junk Wax Vintage family break in the books. If you would allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping, I would sincerely appreciate it. All right. Excellent. Mikey 2, thank you so much for taking the breaks there, my dude. So, folks, we do have 3 breaks up there still. On the Allen and Ginter, we are down to 11 spots left. On our 6-boxer, we are over halfway, 14 teams remaining. On our 2-boxer, there is 4 spots left. Really? I would love to bust into 2 breaks this morning, my friends. If you want to fill those last 4 spots, be my guest. Okie dokie. Let's refresh that shop, shall we? As always, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for hanging out with my goofy ass this morning. I appreciate you. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, I know we have some new folks in here this morning. If you are one of those, thank you for being here. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Smacking you with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a heck of a lot of laughs. So thank you as always for being here with me this morning, my friends. I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. Rob Richardson. I love you so much, my man. Dad Joke City. Yes, please. All right, legends, I am refreshing that shop. Less talky, more rippy. Ooh, hell yeah. Shout out to Mike Murray, Nikolai, and Richard. All of you snagging some spots in that 6-boxer. Thank you, gentlemen. Allow me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. A marvelous Missourian, Mr. Murray, taking down the Pirates and the Reds. Thank you so much, Mike Murray. And I told you, Mike Murray, every time I see your name, my brother, I think of a very dear friend of mine that I used to race BMX with back in the day. His name was Mike Murray as well. It's a good name, gosh dang it. Strong name. All right, Mike Murray, Pirates and Reds. Got you locked in there, big man? Hey, thank you so much, Mike Murray. I love writing your name on a break sheet, good sir. Next, Nikolai. Hello to my fellow Texan. Taking down the Royals. There you go, everybody. Getting us a little closer on that 6-boxer. Tremendous thank you to each and every one of you who have already participated in this one. Remember, folks, we're looking at 16 autographs, 4 relics, and that one's going to be fun. All right, I got you locked in there, Nikolai and Richard. I think we already locked you in on the Nationals. Yes, we did. All right, good to go there, folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 15 minutes left in this fantastic FriYAY edition of the JWVCC. I am going to go ahead and call that last call. Now, folks, remember, the reason that I'm trying to bust out of here right at 10 is because we got to get over to the new or the old apartment. I have to clean some stuff out. We got to turn those keys in tomorrow morning, but we will be live 3 times today, my dear friends. So don't you worry. Don't you fret. I will be back after lunch at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I sincerely hope that I get to see all of you then. If we fill any of those breaks, my friends, we will bust into them during lunch wax. That will be fun. Trevor Taylor says there is 4 spots left in the old 2-pack. Shout out to 2-pack Shaker. All right, boys and girls. Well, I will give you a couple of minutes to utilize JunkWaxVintage.com. Trevor Taylor, you are spot on, my brother. It is about time to mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. I'm a creature of habit. And you know what? I've actually received a whole bunch of private messages over the last couple of weeks of those of you who have gone out and snagged yourself some Red's breakfast burritos. I think that is pretty damn cool. Kirk Noah. Oh, I know, brother. We are so close. We have 1 more card load left of stuff over there. So to be completely transparent with you, my dear friends, if you remember the old studio, the closet, I still have the shelves in the closet and some of the cards that are still in there. So we should be able to load that all up in one big IKEA bag. Stoked. And then we have some big tubs that we need to grab, like the big Rubbermaid tubs. So those, the closet, I think we have a plant still left in there. And then we just need to clean a whole lot. So that's what's on the agenda for the day, my dear friends. And tomorrow morning, we get to turn in the keys. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is almost time for us to be out of the old apartment. Mikey 1, have you weirdos told Dalen your conspiracy theory about 2-pack? You'll have to hit me with that one, Legends. Jeff Hansen? Maybe. Mike Murray, cleaning is the most challenging part of moving out. You're exactly right. So for those of you that don't know, myself and Mrs. Junkwax, we were in that apartment for the better part of a decade. We were there for 8 years. So when you're living somewhere for 8 years and you're on the 2nd floor, imagine how many trips we have taken up those stairs over the course of 8 years, bringing stuff into the apartment, right? Now we just get to take all those trips backwards. And we have done that over the last 3 weeks. So super excited to be done. And then, like I said, folks, we can finally, at long last, divert our attention to putting this house together. Because the studio looks decent, but I'll share with you, my friends, if you walk right out that door, it looks like a bomb went off. Everywhere. There are boxes everywhere. Excuse me. Brian Smith, I sincerely appreciate you popping your handsome face in here this morning. Thank you, good buddy. I hope you have a tremendous remainder of your FriYAY, and I hope to see you back here for some lunch wax. Mm-hmm. You are absolutely right, Mikey1. Correct. Yep. Excuse me. I see you, Rob Richardson. My man. Shout out to Chito. Senor Vera. Wonder where he's at this morning. Hope he's having a good morning. So, folks, we will be back here after lunch at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we will be back here tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, refreshing. I see you, Super Grover. Oh, hell yeah. That is a magnificent way to see us out this morning. My marvelous Michigander, taking down not one, not two, but 3 2022 Panini Prism Fat Packs. Let's go. That is a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Super Grover. And best of luck to you, my brother. I really hope I find you something juicy on our way out this morning. Sickness, what's up, dude? Great to see you on this happy Friday. Senor Ruiz, muchísimas gracias. All right, let's go. Mr. Larank, good morning, John. And folks, give me just a moment here. Sorry, got to refresh. Beautiful. Brandon Creasy, thank you for being over there on TikTok, big man. I appreciate you. Starting off with Danny's cousin, Anthony Rendon. Oh, no. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? Boba Fett for the Blue Jays. Shout out to Mr. Russell. Dylan Coleman. Lucas Giolito. Josh Donaldson for Minnesota. Velade for the Rockies. Shout out to Jonesy and Mr. Smith. The not-so-dirty Sanchez, Christopher Sanchez. Mr. Hectochromia himself, Mad Max. The Big Dumper. Shout out to Nick Allen, his PC, Cal Raleigh. Eloy on the Stargazing Prism. Back-to-back Eloy on the White Sox, red, white, and blue. The Old Bull. Walker Bueller. Logan Webb. Zach Lothar for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. How about Ken Griffey Jr. on the old school red, white, and blue? Beautiful, Super Grover. There you go, big man. On the stand he goes. And your home run derby champ, Teoscar Hernandez on the Emergent. There you go, Super Grover. I was hoping you would say that, my man. I hope his trays, seat tables, and seat backs are in their full, locked, upright positions. See ya. I keep throwing them up on top of this shelf over here. I got to work on my aim. All right. Pack number 2. Thank you so much, Mark. Isn't that beautiful? And matter of fact, folks, we got to throw a penny sleeve on the kid. When you find the kid, you sleeve the kid. All right, moving on. That's right, Sickness. There's a bunch of them up there. That's a fact. Sports Dad Sports Cards. Good morning, buddy. All right, we already found an autograph of this young man. How about Josiah Gray, rookie? A little BDLC, Brian De La Cruz, rookie. Cedric Mullins. Matt Bierling, rookie. Air Jordan Alvarez, shout out to Trevor Taylor. Funky Cold Molina. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Whit Merrifield. Justin Bieber. All Rise. Aaron Judge on the Fearless. Trey Turner. Javi Baez on the lumber. Cutter Crawford. Julio Urias. Ouch, kabibbles. Got a couple of chuckers in these ones. Super Grover. Otto Lopez. Jackson JunkWaxVintage on your red, white, and blue. Rookie for the Angels. Drew Ellis. Javi Baez, so nice. We have seen him twice on the Prism Fearless. And Jarren Duran on the rookie class for the Boston Red Sox. Good morning to our favorite Schmidt head. That's right, Randy Schmidt. You know it, my man. So he's going for a flight as well. Ooh, nicely centered, too. Nice. That one had a good flight pattern. All right, Super Grover.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, you sexy beast. Good luck, buddy. And we start off with the Degrominator. Garrett Cole's brother-in-law, Mr. Brandon Crawford. Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez, rookie. There you go, big man. Found yourself a Ken Griffey Jr. and a Julio in these packs. Beautiful. I think you're right, Sickness. There's a gravitational pull coming from the left side of the room. Mr. Joe Barlow for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Caesar. A.A. Ron Ashby. Jarren Duran, so nice. We have seen him twice. Chris Sale. One half of the brothers Nola. Super Grover.
Oh my God!
How about a little stained glass Shohei Ohtani, my brother? Hell yeah. There you go, buddy. Your second stained glass out of these packs, you legend. Would you just look at it? That's a nice one, my man. Out of all the stained glasses to get, there you go. Jeremy Haddix, good morning, you legend. It is damn good to see you, my bearded brother. Let's sleeve up your Julio as well. What a three-pack group you have here, good buddy. All right, let's finish strong. Zach Wheeler. Mr. Trujillo, good morning. What? Check it out, my dude. Your 2022 MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. And I think that's going to be numbered. Yep. 103 out of 149 there, Super Grover. Beautiful, my dude. What a three-pack combo. Congratulations, my dude. Nice. All right, finishing off strong. You have a red, white, and blue. Shout out to Trevor Taylor, Jake Myers. Nathan Ear Ovaldi for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Senor Mendoza. Bobby Witt Jr., red, white, and blue rookie. To go with your Ken Griffey Jr., Julio Rodriguez, and Shohei Ohtani-san. Sapuki, one half of Slam Diego. Mr. Hectachromia himself, Mad Max. And Rafael Devers. Last but not least on the sluggers, my friend. There you go, Super Grover. Damn right, Mike Murray. Sleeving up your Bobby Witt Jr. Could be centered a little better. But still a nice one there for you, buddy. So, folks, out of 3 packs of 2022 Panini Prism, he gets the Bobby Witt Jr., he gets the Shohei Ohtani stained glass, the Ken Griffey Jr. old school red, white, and blue Prism, the Goldie to 149, and the Julio Rodriguez last but not least, congratulations, my brother. Yes, he did, Trevor Taylor. You're absolutely right. Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Uh-oh. Your coworker got caught in a lie. Uh-oh. You had a 500-barrel oil spill. Yikes. Head's going to roll for that one, Uncle Smitty. I've got to imagine. Pobrecito. Somebody is going to be jobless on this fantastic Friday morning. Ouch, kabibbles. Yikes. All right, Super Grover, I am putting your nomenclature on this one, buddy. Again, congratulations on a beautiful 3-packs. Johnny Mesco, good morning, you legend. And that's right, Jeffro, blame it on old British Petroleum. Yikes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolutely fantastic Friday morning together. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for being here with me. As always, my friends, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for bearing with us through the entire month of April. Because you know that we've been moving, we've kind of been out of our state of normalcy for about the last month or so, and we are in the home stretch. We are almost there. So thank you all for bearing with us through the entire month. If you all remember, before we entered the month of April, I told you the month of April was going to be a doozy, and it was. So excited to be in May, excited to have all of you back here during some lunch whack this afternoon. Trevor Taylor. Yes, you did last night, my man, I remember. And thank you so much for paying that forward to the family, big guy. Cody Super Grover. I do my damnedest, good sir. Thank you. Mike, good morning. Jeremy Haddix, good morning. Brandon Creasy, good morning, gentlemen. And we are up to 225 likes over there on TikTok. Thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I see you, Rob Richardson. It is hashtag JWatt somewhere, you legend. All right, my friends, my family. You know that normally I have no problem staying a few minutes late, but today is a special day. We got to get over there to that old place. So, as always, you legends, I need you to do me a solid today. I need you to do me a favor. Until I see you again, please go out there into the world today and be good to yourselves when you're using that inner monologue, because we all do. Say nice things to yourself today, my friends. Try to pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. Please be good to yourselves. Please also be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule, no matter how difficult those other humans might make it. And lastly, my dear friends, please practice that attitude of gratitude today. Try to focus on the blessings that have been bestowed upon you instead of focusing on everything that you don't have, right? Oh, there you go, Jeff Hansen. Good luck with that, my brother. Super Grover. I saw you're laughing, and then I saw he's missing it again. What's up, Super Grover? What am I missing? Oh, Nikolai, that would be magnificent. Thank you so much, Rob Richardson. You know it, my brother. Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. I hope everything goes better for you, good sir. Obviously not a bad day for you, just your coworker. Jeff Hansen, yes, thank you so much for the reminder, my man. We do have a UFC break going live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you are interested in that break, ladies and gentlemen, might want to set yourself an alarm. So I think we're going to have 6 autographs in that one, my friends. So do not quote me on this, but I am almost positive we have 2020 Topps UFC. We have Topps NYC UFC. We have a Striking Signatures box in there. And I forget the last one. But there is 4 boxes in that one. I think there's going to be 6 autographs. So we will definitely post that up in the JunkWaxVintage family chat and the Discord today. Yes, Jeff Hansen, midnight. That's the last box. Nailed it. Yep. That is exactly it. Thank you, good sir. All right, Super Grover, I'm looking, sir. Air Jordan to Trevor Taylor. Nice, buddy. We have a few of them in here, I think. Give me just a moment. Nope, there was just one. There you go. Going in his pile. Thank you for bearing with me there, gentlemen. I appreciate you. Jeff Hansen, you already know, brother. Topps Midnight is one of my favorite UFC products ever made. So ridiculously excited to get into another box of those. So like I said, my friends, my advice to you, of course, there is never any pressure to buy into any of our breaks, but if you want to, I would set myself an alarm for 6:58 p.m. Central Standard Time, and make sure you're there on JunkWaxVintage.com. It will be pick your letter. So to make sure you get the letter that you want, might want to make sure that you are there, my dear friends. There you go, Super Grover. Thank you, my dude. All right, legends. Enjoy your outro. Enjoy the next few hours. And we will see you back here right after lunch. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. As always, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for starting the morning the right way. And like I said, folks, I am chomping at the bit to be right back here with you, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you in just a little bit. Thank you, Mikey.
In the land of throwback packs, we reign supreme, ripping open boxes like it's all a dream. Dalen's the bookend king.
It's true.
He's on the rise, stacking hits so high they touch the skies. Amanda's got the vision, CEO on the scene. Mrs. Junkwax rolls in, a card-picking queen. Retro and modern, she buys all the best. From rookies to legends, she outdoes the rest. Rip it, flip it, let's make it loud. JunkWax family, we're card collecting proud. Vintage vibes with a modern twist.
Wait for it.
Breaking through packs you don't wanna miss. Corners sharp, centering just right. Under the lights, those refractors ignite. Dalen calls the hits, Amanda seals the deal. We're chasing the thrill, oh the cardboard appeal.
Have a wonderful day, Robert Parkinson. You too, Trevor Taylor. You too, Jeff Hansen.
Trading stories of pools, it's a sacred scene. Holding wax gold, yeah, you know what I mean. From 91 Griffies to Zion's new spin, every break's a win when the fire rolls in. Rip it, flip it, let's make it loud. JunkWax family, we're card collecting proud. Vintage vibes with a modern twist.
Wait for it.
Breaking through packs you don't wanna miss. Corners sharp, centering just right. Under the lights, those refractors ignite. Dalen calls the hits, Amanda seals the deal. We're chasing the thrill, oh the cardboard appeal.
Thank you so much, Trevor Taylor. Thank you, Scotty Too Hottie Tunico.
Cardboard appeal.
Yeah.
Trading stories of pools, it's a sacred scene.
Holding wax gold, yeah, you know what I mean.
From 91 Griffies to Zion's new spin, every break's a win when the fire rolls in. Corner sharp, centering just right. Under the lights, those refractors ignite. Dalen calls the hits,
Amanda seals the deal.
we're chasing the thrill, oh the cardboard appeal.
And that is absolutely absolutely right, my dear friends. Humongous Costco economy size thank you to Mrs. JunkWax. Would not be able to do this without the CEO.
Oh, the cardboard appeal.
Let's make it loud. JunkWax family.
Wax family.
We're card collected proud.
Vintage vibes with a modern twist. Breaking through packs. You don't want to.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah? Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob. Oh, wow! Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
My friends, my family, my road dogs, you already know this fantastic FriYAY morning, and each and every one of you incredible human beings deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Oh, my God.
I am humble in general.
I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for another fantastic FriYAY morning right here in the front yard. Would not be able to do it without each and every one of you. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, I see you, big man. We'll have to do that in the future. And Cody Super Grover, yes, you did, good sir. You killed it on those 3 fat packs, my man. And I am so, so grateful because you deserve every bit of it. You legend. Hey, thank you again, everybody. Make it a wonderful FriYAY. I know you will. And we'll see you back here right after lunch, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. Much love and respect. Make it a fantastic FriYAY, legends.
Oh, yeah.